Is a top draft prospect in the 2023 NBA 2K League draft. His name is Ryan Harris, but you might know him as Spam. Spam, welcome.
Coming right up for Seattle, the first half. For this. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, we've seen...
All right, Allie, thanks. So, the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Josh Christopher is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Davis in at the 3, the small forward. Luguentz Dort out there with Aleksej Pokusevski. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position, locking down the middle. A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging. And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Doncic, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Inside, Finney Smith. And rejected. They recover it. Clock is at 3. Christopher misses. Seattle has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Now here's Davis, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pulls it. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, anytime you've got a player that can give you extra possessions, that's a great asset, and Wood is a fantastic offensive rebound.
Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Christopher misses. For Seattle, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Giddey with it. Guarded now by Finney Smith. Here's Pokusevski, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Doncic. 4-point game. Here's Wood. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Dort. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Doncic passes to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Wood's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Davis. The three-pointer off the mark. For Seattle, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Outside Davis. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Davis. Off target from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Checked by Davis. That evens the score.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To the inside. Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against Doncic. Here's Holmgren. Lots of room. Doncic pulls down the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
They're so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now here's Giddey. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. The shot by Dort, no good.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks pull it in. Wood's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. And Wood with the stuff.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
And countdown. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. McGee, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Ingles comes in for Davis. Levert's checked in for Christopher. And Hardaway is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Levert. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Hardaway. Stolen by Giddey. And here's the fast break. That one drops. 3 for 6 now. Ingles with it. Now here's Levert, covered by Smith. Wood inside. He's against Isaac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clay.
Clearly. You look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
Whiteside laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Burks against Ingles. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Whiteside. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ingles, good.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Seattle shooting 41% from the field so far. Defended by Hardaway. For three, Smith connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And it's all tied up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Hardaway. Smith against LeVert. The rebound by Whiteside.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Back to Smith. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the triple. Smith's got 6.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Dallas calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
What do you say, fans? Here, your answers.
Ingles against Burks. To the paint. Here's McGee. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. So it's the home team now. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Burks no good. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
Seattle shooting well so far at 48%. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's LeVert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Nothing much you can do defensively there. I mean, LeVert, excellent at maintaining focus and knocking down hard shots.
Smith outside. There's the three. He can't hit that time. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Up 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Inside, they have Finney-Smith and McGee. Luka Doncic is out there with Josh Christopher, and it's Davis in at the three. Down low. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Davis. Doncic with it. Dort defending. To the inside. Christopher's shot is good. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Davis. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Christopher. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. McGee finds Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. The Mavericks rebound. Here's McGee. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. McGee's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Mavericks with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Davis. Blocked. Blows the alley-oop. Dort against Davis. Yep, that one goes. Holmgren's got his first points of the night.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
For Dallas, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Timeout called. The Mavericks. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Here's Christopher. Outside Davis. Pass to McGee. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Giddey into the lane. Here's Pokusevski. Drills it from deep. Pokusevski's got 7.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Christopher, and it's rejected.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Pokusevski. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
I just love the ball movement.
Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Christopher. Davis from long range. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. McGee with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. And Doncic hammers it home.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
And here's Giddey. He's got 9. Left side Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. No good that time. Great D that time from McGee. Doncic on the wing. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Woods checked in for McGee. Ingles comes in for Finney-Smith. Levert's checked in for Davis. And Hardaway subbed in for Christopher. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Now here's Ingles. He's got 5. Doncic outside. Smith against Ingles. Here's Hardaway. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. For Seattle, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Guarded by Wood. To the paint. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being. The defensive anchor for this team.
The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. And they get it back. LeVert passes to Wood. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You know, Wood is playing with a lot of heart on offense, going on the attack and finding the shot he wants time and time again.
A nice shot by Smith.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Doncic outside. LeVert goes against Burks. For 3, Hardaway. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Burks. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Ingles.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Wood left side. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way. Inside.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. 1:44 left in the first half of this game. 4 on the clock. The 3, Smith.
He's lost some of the momentum he had earlier. The defense is part of the reason why they clamped down on him.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So it'll be Hassan Whiteside shooting. It's going to be on Karis LeVert.
Shooting for Seattle.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 41% in this game. Here's Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Pass to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. And Wood with the stuff.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Smith outside. Guarded by Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. He has 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
LeVert outside. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding in getting his arms up and denying shooting. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And both free throws good for Whiteside. Doncic outside. Pass to Wood. Goes up on the wing. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic fantastic getting his teammates involved.
And so it's Seattle in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bet checking out Seattle. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team. And it's just about...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Christian Wood with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Aleksej Pokusevski. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Dort in at small forward. And for the Mavericks, Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Josh Christopher is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Davis in at the small forward position. The Mavericks pull it in. Christopher's got 4 rebounds now.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Finney Smith. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Pokusevski.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Wood left side. Outside Finney Smith. He buries it from 3. Finney Smith's got 5 now.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Josh Christopher. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Seattle.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Doncic finds Davis. Doncic against Dort. Doncic passes to Wood. Here's Christopher. Clock at 6. And Wood with the stuff.
Assisted by
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 9. Pass to Pokusevski. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
ball goes to Seattle.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Christopher. Giddey defends. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Dallas calls time here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. The Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Outside Hardaway. Now Davis. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. From about 19. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's Giddey. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to McGee. Here's Christopher. Giddey defends. With the teardrop. Christopher's shot is good.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what he does? I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back. And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Christopher. Giddey defends. Pass to Christopher. Hardaway against Dort. Hardaway, the pass to McGee. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Holmgren. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Now here's Giddey. Defense right on him. Sends it home from three-point land. Pokusevski's got 12 points.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And Dallas calls time here. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Ingles on the mark with the 15-footer. Ingles has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Pass to Whiteside. Smith outside. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And here's Smith. He's checked by LeVert. Smith against LeVert. Clock at 4. Isaac for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
LeVert with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Smith against LeVert. Wood outside. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
The home team on D. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Pass to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. The three ball.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
LeVert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, Karis LeVert reads defenders very well. This guy is an instinctive offensive player.
Doncic is checked in for Hardaway. Both free throws good for LeVert. Seattle has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Smith outside. Can't get it to drop. Some solid D from Wood.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control. Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Burks. Fires the three. On target from range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
LeVert passes to Doncic. Down low. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Doncic passes to McGee. It's stolen by Isaac. For three. It's rebounded by Dallas. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Doncic passes to Wood. Tries again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. A different look for Dallas. Finney Smith comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Davis in for Ingles.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. We'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Free throw no good for McGee.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
On the wing, Davis. No good with the triple.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Smith no good. Outside Davis. There's the triple. Off off on that one. And so it's Seattle, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Josh Giddey, Lugans Dort out there with Alexei Pokushevsky. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position, locking down the middle. The Mavericks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Finney Smith. Doncic with it. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Pass to Christopher. Davis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis, the pass to Doncic. Over Dort. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Dort against Doncic. Pass to Christopher. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith. And it's blocked. Giddey against Davis. Here's Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Christopher with a rebound. Christopher's got his 5th rebound in this one. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Doncic. Left side, Finney Smith. Here's McGee. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question. No question.
The first one falls. And the Mavericks making a change here. Woods checked in.
Josh Christopher.
And that's good as he hits both shots. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Doncic against Giddey. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Here's Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Giddey.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
For Seattle, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Counted from distance.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Pass to Dort. 5 on the clock. Back to Pokusevski. Offline with a 3. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas, no good that time either. Seattle has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Holmgren. Fires from deep. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Doncic on the wing. Dort defending. From the stripe. The 3 from Wood. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Wood. Shoots over Holmgren. Dallas again missing.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, do you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. The Mavericks shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Mikhailuk. Ingles against Dort. Now here's Ingles. Not a lot of room. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Holmgren. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Kleba. Bielitsa right side. Shoots it from the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Pass to Christopher. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Here's Giddey. Pass to Pokusevski from outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Pokusevski's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Here's Bielitsa. And the jam by Bielitsa.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Count that one.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
LeVert with the ball. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Mikhailuk's checked in for Christopher. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. It's stolen by Bjelica. Here's Mikhailuk. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
4th personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Mavericks, Sviatoslav Mikhailuk.
No good on the second free throw. Seattle has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
Here's Mikhailuk. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside for Bjelica. 3-pointer. Dallas, no good that time either. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Takes a 3. And that one's good. Joseph has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, he can be lethal from distance. When Joseph has room to fire, he's not going to hesitate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Back to Joseph. From 8 feet. Again, Dallas.
Far from just a jump shooter, Joseph is not shy at getting inside and making it happen there.
Giddey passes to Dort. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Dort.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Bjelica up top. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
For 3, Smith hits a 3-pointer.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Back to Ingles. Bjelica up top. No luck on that one. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Here's Smith. And gets it to fall.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And so